Alva Sequencer, the free version of Alva Sorcerer, provides ETC Eos theatrical lighting consoles with sequence-based editing by allowing Blender's video editor to remotely manage and create console event lists and macros through automation. All right, now we're going to do trigger strips. In order to activate trigger strips, you do need to do some funny business. When you first open up a new instance of Blender with a new instance of Sorcerer or Sequencer, you do have to type in a little message up here that basically forces you to write out an entire message saying, I understand that the offset effects and the trigger strips are not recordable on EOS. So until you do that, until you type out that message verbatim and hit enter, you won't be able to see the trigger strips, but I've already done that in this scene. So just be mindful that you do need to do that in order to get trigger strips to be visible. If you open up your if you open up your your strip media, and you don't see trigger strips here, it's probably because you have settings. In the settings, it's not enabled in the settings, and you need to type out that entire message. And if you have a lot of show files with this software, and you're getting tired of having to write out that entire message every single time, just duplicate show files. Just make a template show file. So we'll probably get better at that in the future, storing data across scenes, across Blender files, but right now we don't have that. So what trigger does is it allows you to send any type of message you can possibly want. So you can just type that, and it's going to send that. You can just get a syntax error, but you saw, you got that in the command line. As you can see. So you can type in whatever you want. It's not going to do any formatting whatsoever when you just type in whatever their see. So, and the reason why you have to type in that long message is because you might have noticed that I'm not doing the shift spacebar in order to save that to the event list. That is all happening through just live OSC streaming. So that's why you have to do special stuff. You have to jump through hoops in order to enable that, just to make sure that you understand that this stuff, if you're using it on EOS, it's not going to work when you go to show day and you're integrating with FOH and you can't record it onto a deliverable. You would have to have Blender running. You would have to have Alva Sorcerer or Sequencer running for this to actually work for a real life situation. So this is mostly experimental until we figure out how to create a reasonable UI to allow you to record this onto EOS. But right now we don't have that. So just warning, don't use this if you can't have Blender running during a show. And I do not recommend doing that, because Blender is not performance rated and Alva Sequencer Sorcerer is not performance rated. That means we do not recommend using it during a live show. That being said, it is perfectly fine to use it during design time to create deliverables to be executed by a console on show day, but it is not rated for performance, meaning you shouldn't have it running in an FOH system when you have an audience. So that's what that means. This doesn't have a way to create a deliverable right now. So another thing this can do is do offset effects. So say you put channel 1 at full right there. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay, so we have to hit enter as well on this one because it doesn't automatically input that. Okay, so we have channel 1 at full, but what we really want to do is we really want to find our effect lights right here. So let's turn light on. That's this effect light, 62 through 68 or 75. So 62 through 75. Say we want to do an offset there. So 62 through 75. sneak time 0.5 full enter. We should be able to have that come up as 1. Yeah. But say we wanted to do that with an offset. Say we wanted it to start over here and then run across over like that. You can do that really easily too by simply taking out the through 75. And down here, we're going to just do 62 through 75. Do we have our... Yeah, we have our live map running still. So now it's doing that effect there. And that's just because we typed it into the offset field. We want to make it shorter. We can do that pretty easily. We can actually get rid of this now. No, we can't. We can mute it though. Or hide. There we go. There we go. So if we want to make it shorter, we just make it shorter. Pretty easy. And make it even shorter. That's fine. Oop. There you go. It's not perfect, especially since this machine is really slow. But, you know, there you go. If you want to do 2 of them at the same time, you just do... So we have the other lights up here somewhere. I need more light. Hold on. Still can't really see him. It's 48 through 61, I guess. 48 through 61. So we'll just type in 48 through 61. Or if we wanted to do it the opposite way, we can just do 61 through 48. There we go. There we go. It's kind of hard to see because the machine is so slow, but it did this one and it did that one at the same time, going opposite directions. Say we wanted to instead have sort of a box-in effect. So starting with this one, it goes into, say, clear, come on. We wanted to do this one and this one. So 62 through 68. 62 through 68. We're going to put those in parentheses. Then say we want to do 75 through 69. 75 through 69. Let's see what that does. There we go. What we can do now is add in the top as well. So, come on, 48 through 54. 48 through 54. Then the other one is going to be 61 through 55, I think. Yeah, 61 through 55. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. There we go. And we sort of have a box-in effect. So basically what the parentheses do is they let you add sets, like simultaneous sets. And if you were to get rid of the parentheses, they'll all just be consecutive instead of simultaneous. And this formatting does not need to be perfect. And another note is, so as you can kind of see, they were like this one after another. And you do have issues every once in a while, and that's why it's not performance rated. It's not perfect. So like, do not rely on this for performances unless you have like a Grand MA or something. This is theoretically compatible with Grand MA, I think. Not sure though. Might be. But the point I was going to make is you can send anything to any console. This is your address. You can type in whatever you want. And this is your OC argument. So OC messages are made of address argument. This is your address. That's your argument. So you can send whatever you want anywhere. You can use this to control sound console, whatever. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that's trigger strips. Now I've never tested the offset stuff with anything other than EOS, so I don't know if it works on Hog. I don't know if it works on MA, MA2, MA3, whatever. But theoretically it might. So I don't know. But I'm not advertising it because I don't know.